Tuesday is the hottest day on record, breaking Monday's record.
What, since Monday?
So Tuesday was hotter than Monday.
Tuesday was hot. Was Tuesday? The headline is that Tuesday was the hottest day ever, breaking Monday's record.
Right.
So that means to me that Monday was also quite hot. That's sort of what I've derived from that.
Monday was the second hottest day ever.
Yeah.
But only once Tuesday had happened.
Yep. So Monday was the hottest day.
So if you'd have been talking to me after Monday, but before Tuesday, roughly midnight, you'd have said, "We've just had the hottest day ever."
Yeah, I would have.
And I'd have said, if I knew what I know now, I'd have said, "You wait.
Yeah.
You wait till tomorrow."
Give it a minute.
But Wednesday, kind of all right.
I guess so.
It's kind of normal.
Just not
back to
really
normal.
spoken about.
Yeah.
But hang on, was it because this is Friday? Is this the Tuesday we just had, or was it the Tuesday before? Because this is.
It was maybe
Just a Tuesday.
just a Tuesday.
Recent Tuesday.
I guess a recent Tuesday.
A recent Tuesday that was hot.
And how do they know?
Science.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I want to know, because like since records began, this is the hottest ever. Because when you say ever, you're including like ever. Including like the Big Bang.
Yeah.
That was
it
probably
hotter
quite
than
hot.
that? Was it hotter than that though? Or does it have to be on Earth?
Was there a day? Can you measure a Big Bang in days?
It must have.
Was that like day one, and then they were like, "Oh, it's a bit late," and then the Big Bang's like, "Oh, pack it in," and then started it, or was it? Like I feel like a day is quite Earth-based.
Yeah.
You're right. I think you've actually gone a long way to shattering everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
Because when they talk about the universe is 14 billion years, you go, well, hang on.
Yeah.
Well, if the Earth is 4.5 billion years, and that decides what a year is.
Right.
So how do you work out 10 billion things before the thing that starts measuring?
Also, days aren't always the same length.
No.
Because of the spinning of the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they taking it from one moment of the day, or are they taking
the hottest moment I would...
Well, that would make
like
sense.
3 o'clock.
Yeah. They just go out...
This is the... So there's an element with that where you go, this will alarm thick people, right? Because they'll go, oh no, that sounds something I should be like frightened about. Like, oh no, this is the hottest thing of the ever. But when you dig into what is ever? What is ever? They can't measure from ever.
Right.
Well, exactly.
So if they're measuring from after ever, they shouldn't say ever in the headline.
What should they say?
They should say Tuesday was really hot.
Really hot.
And it was hotter than Monday.
Yeah.
Which was
Monday
also
was
really hot.
also warm. Tuesday was hotter.
They could have just said the hottest 2 days, really, couldn't waste everybody's time.
The hottest couple of days.
Monday and Tuesday were...
Boiling.
Wow, were
Really
Monday and
hot.
Tuesday hot?
Yeah, exclamation mark.
And that was global, right? So that was, is it an average? Are we talking
where are we?
Mean or median? Is it equatorial? Is it...
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming that the summer in the northern hemisphere. How come it's never like, oh, the hottest day ever, and it's like December here?
And how do they know that the scientist measuring wasn't like a bit wet? Because that would have.
Well, yeah,
when you're a bit wet, you're just a bit claggy.
Yeah, so he's just
heated up quite quick.
I feel really.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm warm.
Yeah. Well, he's having a hot flush. Maybe it's a bit hormonal or something.
Yeah.
Both.
He'd just been for a run.
It was a woman scientist
Right.
who had been out running, right? It
Going through-
happens.
Yeah.
A bit. Been triathlon.
Empty
They've been
nest.
swimming and running.
Yeah.
Kids just gone off to university.
She's 43.
Sad. She's sad.
She's
Bar of
sad.
Cadbury's. Done.
Yeah. Down
and,
and one.
And
down
this
the
is
gullet.
why I run.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So she's clammy and she's
Oh.
right. So now we're getting to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
All right. So we're talking about, okay, I'll give you this much.
Yeah.
It was a hot day. Okay.
Yeah.
A hot day averagely. I'm sure there were parts of the world where it was not hot, but you go, right, this is averagely hot. But, you know, the people doing the measuring, I mean, how dare they?
Yeah.
Because that just, it just sounds like rubbish to me.
Yeah, yeah.
And then in addition, this is more important. What are you meant to do with that information?
Right.
Like you maybe tell somebody, oh, did you know that Tuesday was it was the hottest day ever, and it's hotter than Monday, and you go, oh.
Yeah.
People like talking about the weather though, don't they? That's sort of a conversation starter. So maybe that's what that was.
Yeah.
Everyone was sort of lacking in conversation. The newspaper went, I know what I'll do. I'll give them a talking point.
It's a service. It's a service.
Yeah.
But I just, if the attempt is to be alarmist, and I fear with our hormone...
That's what you really got to worry about. Scientists. What's the most alarmist day ever on record? Most alarmist scientist.
Yeah.
Alarmist.
Alarms and scientist. And it's a woman who is also hormonal.
Fact.
Right.
So it could have just said, Deirdre found Tuesday really hot.
Tuesday was hot for Deirdre. She thought it was hotter than Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I can't do anything about it. And even if they're down the line, even if they're right down the line, and the people measuring that are good at their jobs, what are you meant to do with it? Yeah. What can you actually do with that information? Oh, it's really hot. Oh well. I'll hold a wee in. Yeah.
Also, this is after the fact, so it's not exactly helpful, is it?
Right.
It's like, oh God, I can't do anything.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I have to stop other hot days. How am I going to do that? How? How am I going to do that? Oh, maybe if I go somewhere cold. Oh, that won't make any difference. Oh, and you've gone in a plane to do that. Oh, you made it worse.
Makes you depressed.
It's constant.
This is what I'm talking about, and this is why, you know, they talk about the end of the world all the time, because they go, right, well, it's going to be so hot that you'll boil in your beds. That's another thing that they say. You'll boil in your beds.
Do they say
and I'm
that?
like, who? Scientists?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, Deirdre, she definitely...
Deirdre boils in her bed.
Always say that.
And the people that follow them, the people that take that headline seriously, take it down the line, they will say, oh, you're going to boil in your bed. And then I'll laugh because I can say I told you so. You'll be dead too. What's so funny about that? I told you so.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah. And you'll be irritated. Right before death, all those people that walk really slowly on the road, they come to you right before we're all about to die, and they go, "Oh, you see, I told you." My final act would just be to swing for them.
Yeah.
Don't care if I break my hand, because it doesn't matter, does it? It's about to die.
Yeah.
So the moral is...
There's no moral.
No. And that's quite beautiful, actually.
Yeah, there's no moral to that. It's immoral.
Right.
It's not even amoral, it's immoral. It's an immoral headline, and they shouldn't have said it.
I shouldn't have said that.
Do you remember where that came from?
Where was it? I can't remember what it was
European thing, was it?
called. Yeah, maybe. So maybe it wasn't even here.
Doesn't surprise me.
Well, they've got no water over there. Germany.
They're always moaning.
Yeah.
What was headline number 2?
Headline number 2 was hand odour can reveal a person's gender, study suggests.
Hand odour.
Yep.
Is that for blind people?
Oh, is it like a Ray Charles thing where he
Could be.
grabs their wrist and see if they're fat?
A blind person meeting a mute, and the mute is like, I'd love to tell the blind person what gender I am.
Yeah.
But
I really need to fart.
So I'll just put my
Yeah.
and they'll go, woman.
Yeah.
Does it go into any more detail? Like, what does it smell like?
Don't.
Perfume if it's a girl.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's manly to me.
Is it?
Well, yours won't be.
What does yours smell like that's manly? What's manly about it?
I don't like to say. Beef.
Mine smells like beef as well.
Oh, so
Well,
it
that
is.
makes
There you
sense.
go.
Beef. What do you use? Perfume. Ladies' perfume.
Ladies' perfume.
And even if you
Chanel
haven't put
No.
any
5.
on, because that's what they say. There's that nursery rhyme, isn't it? Little girls are made of lovely stuff, sugar and spice,
Right.
and all things nice.
Yeah.
That's what little girls are made of.
Boys are made of beef.
Boys and men and beef.
Beef.
Beef boys.
Oh, it's all derogatory. I'm
quite
trying
like
to
it,
remember
actually.
it. Something about puppy dogs' tails. Do you think?
Yeah.
Think beef and puppy dogs' tails?
Do you think there's a
You're
little
smelling the
sausage
back.
to
So
do
you're
it?
smelling. Do you think it's the back of the hand or were you just sort
Oh,
of
yeah, that's
getting
true.
a,
Or do you sort of...
maybe sort of waft?
Yeah, you do a sort of...
I think. What outlet was that?
Telegraph maybe?
Oh, I thought I would have said European again. Feels very European.
I think there are better ways.
What do you suggest?
Looking.
Yep.
Which again, I mean, excludes blind people. But if
But they're
And
not
you
reading
can't-
that headline anyway, are they?
they're
No,
not
that's
reading the
true.
headline, that's for once. They won't be upset by that.
No.
And if you want to, generally, if you want to make known to a blind person, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, you say, oh, hi, my name's Andrew. 99 times out of 100, they'll probably go, I think that's a bloke. Yeah.
Thailand.
Thailand. Oh,
Might be a bit difficult.
but in Thailand, if they
Right.
come up to you and they say, hi, my name's Andrew, in that timbre,
Right,
I'm
right.
not going to do the accent.
Yeah.
If they come up to you, hi, my name's Andrew, even with my eyes shut, I go, I think that's a bloke. Because it would be. Now, even if you could,
That's
not
true.
me, but even if you could pay that person for services, doesn't change that it's been indicated to you, man. You don't need the hand.
What services?
Well, if you wanted to, I mean, I'm just thinking about Thailand. You know, you get massages in Thailand.
Oh, I was thinking about the theatre scene. What do you mean?
Yeah, that as well. Yeah. So, in general, I'm not saying that news is. No, it is a bit pointless. It is a bit pointless because the need, like, oh, I really need to know if that's a man or a woman. Give me a hand.
Yeah.
The hand itself is a giveaway. Let's take blind people out of this. I don't want to keep going on about them. Okay. The hand is usually a giveaway. Oh, it's a bloke's hand. Yeah.
It could be a triage thing as well. You know, like if you don't want to if you want to preserve someone's dignity and don't pull their trousers down if they're like unconscious or whatever.
And you can't like see any other part of them.
Well, there's a lot of very androgynous people out there, especially, you know, Harry Styles.
Yeah.
What if he's unconscious?
Give his face a rub.
Very smooth though.
If it's later in the day, you might get some kind
That's
of
true,
roughness.
that's true.
Yeah. If he's like trapped under rubble.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
And he probably
you'd
would
always
be.
you'd have a roughness from like rubble.
Yeah, what if
difficult.
all his rigging fell down? You know, his light show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's probably how
first
it'll
on
go.
the scene. Yeah, but then you're at yeah, but if that had happened, people go, "That's Harry. Harry's on
Yeah,
there. Harry's
you'd-
under there."
you'd
And you'd be
know.
like, "Oh no, it's him." You wouldn't need the hand over.
No, you'd be very aware actually
It has
of who it was.
comment. This is genuine. Write in and comment if you can think of a way that hand odor can be applied that is better than any, like just a scenario where it'd be like, oh, that's really useful. Because I'd love to know. I can't think of any.
No.
And I'm a pretty creative thinker, so if you can, £5? Yeah? Maybe. What was the third one?
Did you enjoy this video? Was it really something? Don't hesitate to share it with all your friends to ensure their ongoing loyalty and respect for your good taste. By failing to share, you admit that you didn't understand the clever nuance within the content, and we accept your apology.